What's up, everybody? It's 1:45 in the morning, and been commenting back and forth with one of my subscribers, just the best 12, and he had a question. I guess you could say it's where is it? Said, how do I start getting my DJ career started? And he wanted to know if in my next video tell you guys how I got started, but figured since I'm up, might as well just go ahead and do it now. Um, as far as for me, music has always been basically say a passion of mine, whether it not being so much instruments as just music in general. And I've always had a vast knowledge of music when it comes to everything in general, whether it be classic rock, hip hop, R&B, blues, jazz, um, every country, everything. And I've never really, there isn't really a genre of music I don't like, but what was I gonna say? When it comes to the whole DJ thing, I've never really thought to make I guess you could say a career out of it. I started with one of my friends and just playing around with his turntables when I was in high school, and didn't really do much with it. And after a while, got a few DJ programs and just played around with them on the computer, but never really just kind of kept it as a hobby. And with these wonderful economic times, I decided that maybe just go out and get my own equipment and start DJing, I guess. And I started off with just doing house parties for friends, my own house parties, and stuff like that in general. And then, learn to get a feel for how people react to the music. And I guess you could say building a library is probably the hardest part to do when it comes to music, because there's every time, no matter where you go, there's always going to be that one person that comes to you with a song that you've never heard of, or you don't have it, or something to that nature. But I decided to turn it into a career and make some money off of it, and just started out slow, like I said, but doing parties for friends, family, and everything like that. And of course, free just to get the practice and learn how to do everything as far as it goes with a crowd in general. And then I posted an ad for DJ services, and I took it as I looked around and see what everybody else was charging. And of course, like as most people like to refer to it as I consider you could consider me, I was a bottom feeder. I'd go under what they would quote, just to get the business. And from there, just got other business with it when people they see how good you are in general, and then they refer you to their friends, and as a great DJ at a great price. And it's just a hit and miss game. You can't really, I don't know. I've never really done this off the top of my head. you it takes a lot of practice, not only with the music in general, but just how you go about it, and making it a career and a business. And as far as everything goes, I just planned on doing it as a for weddings and people's events and house parties and stuff like that. And then I got a phone call a week ago, that local club that's here in town were looking for new DJs, and they wanted me to go down there and try out. So I did. And they really liked it. And then they asked about, they're really big on DJing videos. So immediately after they told me that, I went out and bought the stuff to do it, and bought new equipment, which turned out to be crap anyways. So returned it, but still had the programs, and just it went from there. And they liked the fact that not only did I play what they wanted to hear, I was, I guess you could say, excited about the fact that they wanted me to work for them, and I went out and got the stuff I needed to get the job done. So I mean, as far as how I got started, that's the way it went, And I've only, it hasn't even really been a year for me yet. It's been about 7 months, 6 months. I guess like I guess you said the first gig I did was my wife's birthday party, and that was in November. And and from there, it just, I guess you could say, it skyrocketed. I mean, I didn't expect it to blow up as fast as it did or as quick as it did, but that's the way it went. And I mean, it's as far as starting to DJ as a career for yourself, you got to have a vast knowledge of music, and then not only mainstream, you got to know everything. And all my knowledge came from, I guess you could say, family. My dad was the whole rock and classic rock guy, and my mom was country. And my grandmother was all the slower stuff. I guess you could say as slow jams or jazz, easy listening stuff like that. I never really heard a song and thought, oh, this is crap. I listened to everything. And that's what a lot of my friends didn't. They I guess you could say, were amazed that we go in somewhere, and even if it's just music in the elevator or music they're playing in the store or whatever, I knew what it was. And it's actually, it's kind of mind-boggling to me that I know as much as I do, and I can just go somewhere and hear the first 2 3 seconds of the song or anything like that, and I know what it is off the top of my head. And which really helps out if, when you're DJing and you got that person that comes up to you and they try to sing the song to you, they don't know the name, or they hum the beat, and it's not something you like to hear as a DJ, because a lot of the times, they're not the best singer, they don't know the words, they don't know anything, all they know is they really like that song. But if you can get what song they want off of what little bit they try of information they try to give you, that makes you look that much better as a DJ. And that what you do isn't just a hobby, it's a craft, it's a profession, it's a skill, it's everything. What else? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if you want to start a career, I mean, you practice, practice, practice. Start recording everything. You're mixing if you think it sounds good or whatever. Because when it comes down to it, you'll play it back and be like, oh well, it sounded better when I was doing it. And then you learn from your mistakes and you make yourself better as a DJ. And you capitalize on it, on every moment you have to do it. It's not all what's the word? Not everything's perfect. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna do things wrong. Somebody's not gonna like this. Somebody's not gonna like that. And whether it's intentional or not, or it was just a simple mistake, you learn from that, and then you learn how people react, and you know what's going to be good, what's not going to be good, who's going to react to this, who's going to react to that, and you just learn to get a feel for everything. And yeah, that's for the most part, that's how I got started. And for those of you that are thinking about making it a career, to I guess you'd say a few tips to help better yourself with it. And yeah, I'll probably post another vid this weekend from the club. If not a wedding I'm going to be doing, or I'll have my buddy DJ Godzilla do it. Don't know for sure what's going to happen. I don't have times on that yet, but just stay tuned, and when I get it, I'll post it.